Alexa, turn off. Okay, I am ready, packed and everything. Running into a bit of a hiccup because I did not get that eSIM card to work. And apparently it's not compatible with my phone or carrier, so. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm actually super nervous. It's super empty in here. Waiting. Okay, made it through TSA and now I'm going to, so I ended up doing international, but I have to go now to the like bus, I think, or the train. Y'all, this is crazy. Ooh, this is gonna be my second time taking the train before. Oh my gosh, it is departing, y'all. Wait, I think I'm supposed to hold on to a pole or something. It's just me in this one. First flight of the day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am in Dallas-Fort Worth for my connecting flight, and gotta wait a couple hours, but we are on our way. Okay, getting on that next flight. So the plane was supposed to take off about 2.5 hours ago, and they're having maintenance issues. Y'all, we were sitting in that plane for about 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. They ended up giving us a meal voucher, and now we have an option to like rebook or to wait until 5 p.m. So that's like 7 hours from when the flight was originally supposed to take off. Let's try this again. Okay, so they ended up, from my understanding, maybe putting us on a new plane or really cleaning this one up. But yeah, I'm gonna arrive at Tokyo around like late 9 p.m. I'm gonna try to get some good sleep on this flight.
Made a date with myself tonight. No one else, just candlelight.
This is my first bathroom break, and I didn't realize how small this place is. So cramped in here.
When I'm alone, I'm vibrant. Let the phone keep quiet. It's me time. Cheap wine, no deep.
We are here, okay? And guess who made it? Okay. I'm so excited. So excited. A dream come true. Even if it took a minute. I have never been so lost in my life. I am lost. I had it for a minute, but then I stopped having it, not gonna lie. So I'm considering calling an Uber, but while I'm lost, I found a pizza vending machine. My flight would have been here earlier today had it not been delayed, and I would have had a lot of time to figure this out. But I'm running short on time, knowing that the train stations here close around midnight, so. Okay, I think I did something right. We started at an hour and 15 minutes, then we went to 50 minutes, and then we went to an hour and 15 minutes again, and now we're 12 minutes away and the rest is walking. So I guess I'm on my way. Y'all, I am so tired. Okay, I am walking the rest of the way. It's super late out here, but okay, it doesn't feel too unsafe. So I guess I take off my shoes and I put on these sandals. Maybe these are bathroom sandals. I have no idea. Guess we'll find out later, maybe. I don't know. Okay, they got the trash cans. This, by the way, this video does not give this place justice on how small it truly is, because it looks kind of big in the video, but it is very small. Wow. It feels like a little, one of those trailers that you pull, like how small it is. Let's see what this room is. Oh, and they got all these buttons. Okay, I don't know what that is. Wow. So small. It is so tiny in here. Oh, bathroom. Okay. And then, okay, this must be the room then. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work, the room. Let's see. Oh, button on the back of the wall. Let's see. There's a good view. Wow. That is crazy. Crazy. I will put the link down below where this is located. I believe this is like maybe a bunch of apartments. And yeah, I think she rents out all these different apartments. When I walked in, there was 2 downstairs, and I didn't go upstairs or anything because I don't need to. But wow. Y'all, I'm tired. Yeah, and I guess we'll talk tomorrow because low-key I'm taking a shower and I'm going to bed. Good night. Okay. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 7:15. I got 4 hours of sleep. But I don't want to waste the day sleeping because we are in Tokyo, Japan. More specifically, Sumida, Japan. So yeah, let's get this day started and get lost in Japan, I guess. Okay, I am ready to go. So I already had bought tickets to Disney World, or Tokyo Disney. So that's where I'm gonna try to go first. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so interesting. Very quiet here, so wow. The trains are super tight fit. Oh my gosh. Especially this early in the morning where everyone's going to work and school. Okay, I missed a train earlier, but it's fine because I'm gonna get on a different train. And it's nice that they come like 8 to 10 minutes apart. So I'm just waiting now. Oh my gosh, this is super cool. I've never even been to Disney World in America, so if that says anything. Okay, so I didn't get a map when I came here, and I'm gonna have to start looking for one on my phone. So yeah, we're just following the vibes right now and looking around. It's a 3D experience, I guess.
Onsen とも抜けてる。まあいっか、差し込んでおこう。どうぞ、お城のキッチンが腕によりをかけました。
That was honestly an experience. I've never been to like a 4D theater, so that's what that was. You got splashed with water, the air hits you, like everything felt so close. Honestly, that was really cool. I didn't understand the songs, I guess. Like, I barely remember them in English, so, you know. And the lines are super long everywhere. Honestly, that was such a long boat ride. Like, what else is there to do now? I keep choosing, like, you know, I don't know. I think everything's like kid related, so maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. That's the bill for all of this. And this is the first time I've gotten Okay, so overall, maybe a 6.5. I got meat, and it doesn't really taste like meat, but I'm so hungry right now, it doesn't really matter. Everything presented beautifully though, so can't go wrong with presentation. So much popcorn, you guys. My gosh, that ride would make anybody sick. Okay, the first actual real roller coaster I think I'll be on today. I've been waiting for this. Wow. Y'all, this is like so unreal. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, being at Disney is pretty cool, but Disney in Japan, wow. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm actually super excited for this. Honestly, there's actually a lot to do here. The lines are long, but I feel like they're very efficient because they're very organized here. This is for little kids, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. I think I'm like in Kid Village, y'all. That's what sucks about not being able to read and not having a map with you.
I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I just can't stop thinking about ice cream. So many flavors, so many toppings, so many ways to enjoy ice cream. Hey, give me a scoop, please. Give me a scoop.
I love how they are also like able to make a lot of the foods like custom to their culture, yet still maintaining that Disney theme. Definitely a pickup in the crowd. So I finally found the food court. Not that I was really looking for it, but I feel like I should have got my lunch in here. Decided to join us in the food court today. I think it's like common for the Japanese people to just take a mat and sit down anywhere, which is pretty relaxing. I mean, it looks like they're, I wish I could sit on the ground for long periods of time, but I cannot. I feel like I'm like in the western part, like it's supposed to be like the west, I guess. I don't know. Still figuring this stuff out. The general store, hotels. This is probably like an all-day type of a trip, but I need to see what else there is in Japan. Honestly, dreams really do come true. Like Walt Disney said, I never thought that I would be in Japan. Like, it's incredible. But let's do another ride or two and then find the exit. Okay, I just stood in line for an hour for this ride, so I hope it's not too short, okay? My legs are burning. Okay, finally a ride that is actually for my age. Okay, and lastly, I know I want to do like Splash Mountain, something with water. It's really hot outside.
Splash Mountain と呼ぶようになったんじゃ。
I have a feeling I'm going to regret bringing my backpack on this one. Okay, honestly, there is so much standing, just in general, I guess, just being in Japan, and then the lines are, nobody, I mean, I think I'm the only one that's like, oh, my legs, but they do this all the time, especially like on trains and stuff. But anyways, I'm looking for the exit. Goodbye, Disney Tokyo. All right, so we're on to our next adventure. I'm gonna go towards TeamLABS, which is about 45 minutes from here. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm at my next location. Okay, that's where I'm heading, so I guess I just go down the escalator and we should be there. You guys, this country is not for the weak, okay? Work on getting your steps in before you come. Okay, so I'm about 2 hours early to this, so I'm gonna eat this little pork bun. Honestly, it was a little bit more expensive than I was expecting, but very hotspot tourist place. Okay, so I ended up just sitting and waiting somewhere because my legs were really hurting bad, so I didn't end up doing anything else, but we are finally going in. Okay, I put literally all my stuff in this little locker and it fit nicely. Sounds like Christmas in here. Okay, so this is actually what I came here to see, are these beautiful flowers that are real. Okay, I did 80% of the exhibition and it was really cool, but honestly I am so worn out today. I'm gonna get on the train and head back. I might grab a bite to eat if it's convenient, but yeah, that concludes. Really, is this day 2 or day 1? I feel like it's day 1 because I really only had 2 hours last night. But yeah, okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we are, I guess, on day 3 technically. Day 1 was landing. Okay, So I'm packing currently, getting ready to, I guess, ride the bullet train to Kyoto. My legs are really hurting me today. Hopefully I do a little bit less walking. And yeah, I'm just packing and getting ready to go. And I'm gonna have to figure out how this bullet train stuff works. I don't know if I'm supposed to get a different type of pass or what, but yeah. How exciting. Okay, so I dropped my stuff at one of the kind of like coin lockers, and I used Bounce, which is very convenient. I feel like maybe I brought too much stuff, but I also didn't really want to deal with my dirty clothes, so I just went ahead and dropped those there. Yeah, good experience. And now I am heading to Kyoto. Okay, so I had to make a little pit stop for something to drink. Yeah, I've been stopping a lot, guys, but not eating, just my legs hurt, so I've been just chilling. Y'all, fuck me. I am so confused right now. I think this is like probably a major hub. There are so many floors and everyone's just walking super fast and I don't know where I'm going. Look what I found while I'm in this chaos. I guess there's an extra step. You can't just use your Suica card, so that kind of sucks.
On my own, but I'm never alone. On a road to wherever I want. And you see, I go with the wind, the places I've been, I keep them within. Holding on to a feeling so strong. On my own.
Well, I made it, and now we're a couple hours away from Kyoto. I still haven't booked an Airbnb, so I'm gonna sit here and figure out my next accommodations. So, yeah. I just can't believe I'm... Okay, so we are pretty much in Kyoto, and I am now about to hop off the train, booked the hotel, so we're a couple minutes walk, and it's kind of raining, so I should have brought an umbrella, so hopefully I can find one at a local convenience store. So yeah. Okay, so we're kind of like in the station that similar to the one I was in recently, just a few hours ago, and right now I have some time to kill, so I'm gonna just look around because there's like a bunch of shops. It's honestly like an underground mall here. Got a couple of snacks for later when I check in. It sucks having an umbrella and walking with luggage and then having to manage my phone. Alright, so this is the hallway of where I'm staying. I thought it was pretty cool. Everything's kind of like artist themed. Yeah. And thank goodness they have one of these. Let's do these. Let's go see what the room looks like. All right. I'm in here. It smells a bit strange, not gonna lie. But it's cute. It's quaint. That's what it looks like. Guess that's a little fridge right there, TV. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of it. There's a bathroom. Everything's really like dark, so. Yeah, there was that. Cute little shower area. Hello. Got the shoes and everything. Okay, so I was sitting here for like 20 minutes and trying to figure out this air situation. It was really hot when I walked in, so I used the remote trying to change the air, and it worked for a minute, but then it went back like super hot. On the instructions it says that pretty much things are gonna be like 23 degrees Celsius in here at all times, kind of, which, you know, 71, 72, I think, which typically isn't a problem, except it's super muggy outside and there's no ventilation in here. And so I'm like really sweaty. And I thought maybe, you know, it'd cool down after I changed it, but it did not. And then there's this really weird smell in here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go see if I can get a refund, stay somewhere else that's actually pretty close by as well. But yeah, that sucks. Okay, so I talked to one of the people at the front desk. They changed my room. Well, I guess they offered to change my room. So I was like, all right, I'll check it out and see what it's like. It is pretty much same setup and everything. It smells less weird in here and it is so much cooler. So there's definitely something wrong with the other room's air conditioning. Yeah, I am honestly exhausted. And yeah, Kyoto has, I feel like, more buses, it feels like, which was kind of strange, especially, not strange, I guess it was just a little bit more awkward to have like your luggage on trains and stuff, luggage on buses, I mean, just because there's a lot less room and space for people. Yeah, so I don't know. Day one, I guess. And then I'll be here tomorrow and the next day. So let's see what Kyoto's all about. Y'all, I have not realized how bad this rain got. I'm gonna probably grab something to eat and then go back up to the room. Wow. Okay, so that place was really good. Really liked it. I'm actually getting an Uber back on it. I don't think I like taking the bus here in Kyoto. Not my jam. One thing I learned that I really don't like is just how, I guess you get in from the middle of the bus and then you work your way to the front once it's your stop. But if the if the bus is super crowded, it's hard to do that. The buses are definitely a lot slower here. But yeah, it's a very interesting experience. Alright, well, I'm gonna get some sleep and probably actually plan out tomorrow a little bit better. I ended up getting here pretty late in the day, so a lot of stuff's closed and it was just really raining pretty hard, so I didn't want to just be wet. But yeah, All right, well, I guess we'll see what there is to do tomorrow. Okay, so we are, I guess, on day 4, I believe it is now, of being in Japan, and I'm still in Kyoto, as you guys know, and today I look a little bit more dressed up than usual, so I'll show you guys the fit for today. Usually I dress like a tomboy, so today I'm actually wearing a dress, and I would never wear a dress in America, okay? So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit confident today. And when you're in a different country, you can be whoever you want to be, you know? So yeah, the lighting in here sucks, but that's the vibe today. Okay, just now leaving the hotel, which is behind me now. And we are gonna go probably to the Botanical Gardens here. I love flowers, so let's go do that. I'm gonna take the bus, see if I can live with it today. If not, Uber, here I come. So actually, luckily, the Botanical Gardens are on the train and I don't have to take the bus. Thank goodness. Okay, I made it to the Botanical Gardens. So 500 yen, which is probably about $3. All right, this is what you see like when you first walk in. I don't think I've been this close to bamboo before. It's very bamboo-y, okay? Yep, it's really pretty here. And I love they do let things grow out for sure naturally. But it's really beautiful. I think it's interesting how they have plants and like planters. I don't think I've ever seen that at a botanical garden before, but yeah, I guess everyone does it a little bit differently. One thing I would definitely recommend, if you come to a botanical garden, I suggest coming probably during when things are in bloom or before it rains. Yeah. These trees are definitely something that I would see in my worst nightmare, okay? Wow. It looks like roots above ground. Okay, so I think it's like maybe chocolate and like red bean or something, like red bean paste. It's super cute, but it's like strange because I've never had something like this before. Okay, I feel like there's still so much to see here, but because I only have one full day here in Kyoto, I am gonna go ahead and head to my next location. I'm not sure which one yet, but I think we're gonna go to the international Kyoto's like manga, so like a bookstore, and I really wanted to do that while I was here. Okay, no filming in there, but it was honestly super dope. Yeah, I highly recommend It's not one of those like places you can, you know, buy mangas. You can read them. It's kind of like, it's not even a library because you can't check them out, but you sit down and you read them. Then there's like a little store, lots of history. I definitely recommend this place, especially if you're someone that's into manga and anime, and maybe you've even been learning Japanese. This is a really cool spot. Okay, so I'm heading to the Nishiki Market. It's a tourist hotspot, and some people say you can get scammed here, but I'm gonna work on it, not get scammed. But yeah. Okay, this is the entrance. Whoa, so many shops and stores, lots of raw food. So I found something that I'm gonna eat. Okay, whatever fish I had was really strange, not gonna lie. The egg was, you know, an egg, but whatever kind of fish it was, with what the sauce was not great.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather, weary eyes, hope to make it through the night. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price.
So I walked what feels like a mile down this way, and there's still so much more to go. They do not play about these machines, okay? Jeez. I definitely recommend this place if you have leftover coins at the end of your trip. I was just about to head out, but I have to come here, period.
I've been told that time will heal all our wounds and our sorrows too. No more clouds, no more rain. I need sun to ease my pain. Before this night is over, I will guide you home.
大好きですか？お名前はモナカ。ワイヤLook at that. So I'm on the way to the Patagonia, I think is what it's called, but I saw this store, so I'm gonna check it out before I go there. Has kimonos. Okay, that place was pretty cool. My shopping's gonna happen at the end of this trip. Okay, so I'm here, kind of a hike, but close enough to everything else that I was doing today, so not a big problem. So there's also like traditional buildings here as well. Very busy, guys, very busy here. of food, lots of gifts, lots of traditional like Japanese types of candy. Lots of people, a lot of people dressed up for sure. It's a cute little spot, and yeah, it just reminds you of Japan, but definitely very much on the touristy side. It's a little bit hot outside, so I'm gonna get me a Coca-Cola, okay? Okay, so there's a lot of things I got to do today. I'm gonna see if I can have one more experience. My legs are hurting so bad. I definitely have probably taken more steps than I did yesterday, but when I was at Disney that day, and where else did I go? Anyways, the other place, oh my gosh, 20,000 steps, you guys. And yesterday it was like 8,000, so yeah, crazy. So Kyoto is really not something you can see in one day, but I was able to see a lot. I'm just gonna chill out here for a bit and see if there's anything else I want to do today. I have a 7-Eleven downstairs, so you know I went to get me like something to drink. These are really good. People are not lying when they tell you that. And I have probably had 3 of these today, but I haven't had like a true meal, so yeah. I definitely want to experience like a real Japanese like course, so hopefully that gets to happen soon. Okay, so pretty much I came back to the room and I was like, my phone's at like 5%, so I'm gonna charge it, and while I do that, I'm gonna take a nap. And yeah, girl slept for a few hours. So the rest of the time I'm going to be using planning for tomorrow's trip, because I only really been staying in the places for about 2 days when I move. So yeah, we have to see what our next locations are. All right, well, I am going to get that stuff done. And then I guess we'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere else today. It's late now, so I did a lot today though. I really did. And I'm honestly just exhausted. So yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, top of the morning. So it is around 7 in the morning. And I am getting ready to go, and I'm packing everything up, so we can go to a new location. I decided I am going to stay another day in Kyoto, somewhere more traditional. I think it's called Ryokan. Just a more traditional, like, type of Japanese, hotel. But yeah, I'm excited. And then a little bit later tonight, I have a meeting with my boss. She called a meeting. She doesn't typically do that, so I'm gonna do some work before I head out. But yeah, and then I might also rent a locker too to put all my stuff in while I'm waiting for check-in at the next location. So we have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm gonna get packing. So I totally forgot to show you guys the fortune that I got when I was at the Kyoto Museum, and I haven't even looked at it myself yet. So this is going to be a surprise for both of us. If you guys want to check out my scrapbooking that I've been doing, just kind of collecting stuff here in Japan, go check that out on my Instagram, on my art page, and I will link that down below. But yeah, let's see what that fortune is. How do I guess I pulled it maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is cute. Wish. Is it your real goal? Just face yourself and don't be affected by a circumstance. You can enjoy saving money by probably starting it to cook yourself or recycling stuff. Don't judge a book by its cover. She/he might be a more reliable person than you think. No sign of illness, but special care is required in your biking. Take a good look around. Your common story post will be popular on social media. Funny video is good. Okay, I have a couple hours before checkout, and I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then figure out what to do next before I need to check into the other location. So this is the next location I'm staying. This place is super dope. They let me check in early and they store your luggage beforehand. Y'all, I am super excited to like start staying here. Super cute. They let me drop off my luggage earlier, so that's really nice. And I'll be back later to enjoy my night. In the meantime, I have like 3 hours until check-in, so we'll probably get something to eat and figure out what else we're doing today. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I don't speak Japanese much, but I was trying to order like a banana juice and this man brought out sandwiches. So I clearly didn't say something right. But anyways, yeah, that was an interesting experience. Definitely like a hole in the wall kind of a shop for sure. Mom and pop run, but the food was good. They were smoking cigarettes though, and I don't smoke, so now I probably smell like cigarettes. So that sucks. Okay, it's finally check-in time. So we're gonna see my room, still looking for it. I'm on the 7th floor. I don't know what this is. Okay. Front little entrance. Oh, there's even a fridge right here. Oh wow. Yeah, this place is actually pretty small, but I don't need a ton of room. I was hoping though for a view because this is on the 7th floor. Okay. Guess this is the bathroom. Got bathroom slippers. Okay. Little shower. Huh. Yeah, that's it, I guess. And then I guess there's pajamas, maybe. Cool. I mean, it's quaint. It's a little quaint. We like it. This is pretty dope though, I will say. It's pretty warm in here, so I'm definitely gonna... Whew, this is cute. Okay. I'm definitely gonna go to the hot springs later. Still have work to do for my company, so I'm gonna work on that and hopefully have a really good dinner tonight. Okay, that's actually where I want to eat, but there's a long line, so I don't know now. That place was an hour-and-a-half wait, so on to the next. Finally found a place to eat. Hako kudasai. Oh, you can speak barely. I know some. Well, that was definitely an experience. I have, yeah, I have a lot to say about that, but the food was really good. It's honestly crazy how like many people are walking around still. It's getting a little bit later at night. Most of my day was work related, so I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to today. I was hoping to have a full day of an adventure, but I didn't get to do that. Okay, so I'm going to the onsen and I can't record in there, but I'll definitely let you know how it was. And in the morning there's going to be a beautiful breakfast that you guys are definitely gonna see. Okay, I am going to the onsen. They give you a little basket and there was an extra towel, so I am gonna put that in there. But yeah, and they give you this little outfit, and then there's like room shoes downstairs I'm gonna grab. Editing Emma here. I totally forgot to tell you guys about the onsen. It was something that you kind of have to be vulnerable to go and do. You're pretty much butt naked in front of everybody, showering off and then getting into the hot springs. They had a lot of different types at this location, probably at least 7, like a stone bath, a soaker plunge type of a bath, a milky kind of a bath. Like, it was interesting. But yeah, I think you should try everything once. If you have tattoos, unless they're small, and you don't have patches, you're able to do it. If they're like full sleeves, you're not able to do something like this. But yeah, it was a little bit awkward, not gonna lie. The older people definitely look at you a lot more, and I'm a person of color in an Asian country, so you know, yeah. But you know, YOLO guys. Let's get back to the video. Okay, it's April 18th, and that means we have 19th, 20, 21, and 23, 22 is when we leave. So a few days left in Japan. The next 2 nights though, I'm gonna stay in Osaka. I am gonna miss this hotel. I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna stay here again when I come back to Japan, okay? Manifesting already. great experience and trying something new for the first time. It's definitely challenging. I mean, this whole trip is like trying something new. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go get breakfast. Let's go see what breakfast looks like. Cannot make that up. It was amazing, and 10 out of 10 location. I have 15 minutes to get out of here, so I am quickly kind of packing. I mean, there's some mixture definitely between, you know, Western culture and Japanese culture, so it just makes you feel even more comfortable. But yeah, I don't even know. It's just impeccable. And if you're wondering why I'm rushing around so much, it's because I got there at 9, but you know, I really wanted to like sit and enjoy what I was eating. So that's kind of why now I'm rushing around, but hopefully I'll be out of here in a second. There's just been so many great things that have come out of this trip. Solo traveling, you know, it has its ups and downs, but we're working through that. All right, and I guess I will see you guys in a bit because I also have to take the train to get to Osaka. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm heading to Osaka and then I'm going back to Tokyo. So I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned and follow and subscribe, guys, because you know I'm trying to be a traveling girly, okay? All right, bye guys.
Need a date with myself tonight.